Okay, so Lester's list of items seems pretty underwhelming. It's missing, let's see, has waste containers, has waste suits and gas masks. No furnace, ammunition, or guns.
Can't tell if you're excited by that or just openly sarcastic.
Always assume sarcasm. But we do have torches, spears, shields, machetes, and you'll love this, a single grenade.
Why do you have grenades at all? But yeah, one just seems kind of random, like Lester brought it himself, but I'm torn between asking to hold it or keeping as far from it as possible.
How about we both stay away from it? Also, Lester asked us to leave the machete. Says he brought it from home. It was a gift from an ex-girlfriend of his. I wonder if it was a threat that Lester misread into assuming it was a gift. Like, he said he was going to leave her, so she left a machete on his pillow.
I hate this armor thing that Pops puts on me. Feels like I'm inside a football mascot's costume. My belt keeps shifting as I walk. I can feel my sidearm and walkie-talkie slipping off me, and I can't do anything about it because of this stupid shotgun.
You look like a marshmallow soldier covered in fluorescent green. Looks like we're here now. Can you ask Lester to open the service hatch?
Okay, boys. Just arrived. Open it up for us?
1 minute, please, caller.
Thanks, Lester. Henry's going to have a peek. We'll come back. You know, I spend so much time in the shelter, I forget how bright the nights are now.
Yeah, guess we're so used to having to hole up when the evening comes. It's kind of second nature to just buckle up for the evenings.
When we phoned Lana, she said that this area was considered secure now. Even for you, it's something to be happy about, right?
We'll see. Okay, stand back for a bit. I'm gonna throw this torch into the hole with the shield and spear we brought.
Down the hatch.
Okay, nothing rushed out. I'll head down. Can you ask Lester if there's any lights in the tunnel he can turn on? Oh, and see if he can activate that sleeping gas he mentioned earlier. I mean, I doubt anything will happen, but never hurts to ask, right?
Hey, Lester. Any chance there are lights in the tunnel? Oh, and he's wondering if we can have that sleeping gas flooding Jennings' bunker before we open it.
Yeah, got you loud and clear, Sheriff. Should be up in a second, okay? Tell me if you can see anything.
Yep, lights are blinking into existence. He says thank you. I mean, he didn't say it, but I know he meant it.
Sheriff, it's Pops now. Can you ask Henry if he's okay with continuing the op? Nothing out of the ordinary down there?
He says besides a great secret tunnel that seems to lead to a mysterious location and a hidden special entrance, he says everything is fine enough. He's going to try flush anything weird out, whatever that means.
Was that a gunshot?
He's not really subtle, but nothing's moving. So, seems okay for now. Any luck on a view inside of the bunker?
Nothing so far. From what we've gathered, Jennings has actually 2 sites. We've been investigating the shelter. The fallout shelters that we live in are slightly above ground, not really built to withstand direct blasts, but to withstand nuclear fallout. Bunkers, on the other hand, are designed to be underground to protect against both. Looks like they gave Jennings one of each. The tunnel you're headed into, we think, leads into his bunker. Working theory is that should somehow let us into the shelter. Either way, you and Henry are going to have to go in blind. I wouldn't be surprised if Jennings disabled any video cameras set up. Lester assumes that was a day 1 task. And he's saying no response on the sleeping gas. He's not sure if the tanks are empty or if it's a delayed response. Guess you'll find out soon enough.
He's asking me to come down now, not sure if the reception will continue.
Cass, it's me again, mate. Looks like the chat program we put in is available in the bunker. Even though we don't have eyes, might be able to communicate once you're inside. I think we even put in a loudspeaker at one point. I'll hit you guys up if I find anything.
Good luck, and shotgun out, Cass. Safety off, yeah? Feel free to shoot through Henry if you need.
Got it, Pops. Over and out.
She'll be fine, right?
You talking to me, mate?
I don't know. The universe, I guess.
I'm sure the aliens will hear you, mate. They hear everything. Besides, Henry's an old stager. She'll be right.
You guys are still broadcasting. Off comms now, please.
Good job with the lights. Any response on the gas?
They tried. No response that they could see. So no idea if there's going to be a cloud of sleeping gas awaiting us.
Perfect situations as always.
What you looking at?
I can't make out how far this tunnel goes. I mean, it seems to just go straight for a while, but if you look between the lights, there's these weird cross sections. I'm thinking it's a partition, kind that slides down to prevent water flooding the tunnel. This one is in front of the ladder we came down, so if it closes, we get trapped.
It's hard to believe how much is down here, just hidden away.
Guess we have to make a choice. Go forward or go back.
I'm okay, Henry. Really.
I didn't say anything.
Relax. This won't be like the last time, okay? We're just opening a door and checking in on somebody. It's a what do you call it? A wellness check.
All right, I get it. Moving forward it is then. Joking aside, congrats on becoming sheriff. I know I make fun of you, but I'm actually pretty proud of you.
This is a first. The Henry robot actually showing emotion? Or is this just some trick in your programming? Once your connection to the mothership breaks?
Okay, we can change subjects now.
No, I appreciate it. I had started to wonder if you knew.
No problem. For me, it can feel like a lot trying to carry that kind of accountability. You okay with that?
I don't think, for me at least, it's not about being okay with it or even worrying or failing. I think it's more about wanting to help others and how, that makes me happy.
Happiness. Seems like a dream in these places sometimes.
Yeah, but a good one. I mean, take yourself for example. You're not completely miserable, right?
I have my moments.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are bad ones to come. But right now, it's not the worst of the worst. And you own a cat, so it can't always be sad. And if we can do things that make us happy, then the world gets to shine a bit brighter. Anyway, what do you think of this giant door?
The red light bulb on it gives a kind of murder spot vibe. I think the terminal should be by here. And yeah, there it is. It's a number pad, but that should be fine.
So how do we type in the code Lester? I don't see any letters unless you can see something.
We're fine. The numbers on the keypad correspond to letters.
So how does that work?
So the number 2 has the letters A, B, and C. If you want to start spelling Cass, you would hit the number 2 3 times for the C, then once for the letter A. So the first numbers would be 2, 2, 2, 2. 7 has the numbers P, Q, R, S, and so you would hit 7 4 times, then another 4 times.
That has so many numbers. How do you even know all this?
I'm old, Cass. Like super old. We had to deal with phones that only had numbers, like it was used primarily just as a phone, but you could send text messages, and you would write like how I'm describing.
Dude, did it have that rotating thing where you put your fingers in it?
Wow. Okay, all right. That's the end of our history lesson for today. Now the code for Lester should be 5, 5, 5, 3, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 3, 7,
I call
7,
BS.
7.
There is no way in humanity this works. That's like 15 numbers.
It's literally 13.
Okay, but what happens if this goes wrong?
I don't think anything bad happens, like a clown pops out with a flower that shoots acid or something.
Anyone ever tell you that you have a sixth sense of humor? Like, that's such a weird idea.
You never saw comic books or television?
Okay, I don't want to keep talking about the age thing, but you're making it impossible, so have at it.
Here goes nothing.
Was something Henry, that door you noticed in the tunnel?
Remind me, was the door placed in front of the ladder or behind it?
Oh, it's like you're imagining in front of it.
Okay, so to regroup, we've trapped ourselves inside a tunnel with no water or food. Once again, Lester, you've doomed us all.
So, I guess that worked?
Yeah, in a way. In the most Lester possible way. Shall we?
Yeah, I guess.
You pull the door, I'll walk through.
Okay, shield to the ready.
And a spear at my side.
Open sesame. Dude, what is this place?
This isn't good. Cass, make sure not to touch anything.
Okay. But what am I not supposed to be touching? Oh man, is that a chick in that aquarium? Henry, what the hell is that? Dude, are they draining her blood?
You ever heard of Crystal Z?
Yeah, sort of. You said it was a drug that people were taking?
People say it gives you a super high. No tolerance buildup either. Some have said they saw the faces of the dead.
Okay, but what's that got to do with this blood?
Z stands for zombie. It's blood taken from someone recently turned. Few retrievers were busted for production of it in some other locations. Death sentence if caught. Simeon, Jake, and Juan. We never found where it was being made.
Dude, she's so beautiful. Do you think she's been here long?
I got no idea. I mean, she's got a breathing tube, so how long can you keep a person in that situation? She has to eat at some point, unless they were feeding her intravenously.
So do we pull her out, or do we keep looking around?
Your guess is as good as mine, but I don't think she's in any immediate danger. I think we keep going.
Okay, so I can see a computer terminal here. I'll try and see if I can find that program Lester mentioned. Maybe there's a system connected to our mystery woman, too.
Hey, I figured out how to get the sound system going again. And we just got the cameras going. Oh wow, who's the chick?
Oh, that's nice. I can see typing on the screen. It says, "Hello, it's me, Lester. And who's the chick?"
Can you see my writing? Yeah, it's me, mate. This thing's alright, eh? Looks like I can't hear you guys. So I guess we'll just announce things to you.
Cass, can you tell him we got locked in and ask if he can get us out of here? See if he can access any video archives as well. Be good to know what was going on here.
Okay, I'm on it. Why don't you go walk up those stairs, just in case? Might be just a latch to get into the shelter.
Stairs?
Yeah, so behind the woman, not sure how well you can see, but there's a set of stairs leading upwards.
How did you even see that?
Because I was looking past the naked woman. Through the water, you can make out the back of the room.
All I can see are tables, computers, science equipment, and this large, I guess, aquarium.
I love that sound. Hey mate, I've checked out the rest of the bunker here. Looks like there are 2 rooms just off to your right. One's his bedroom, but it's got 2 beds, and the other goes to his toilet. Who puts a camera in the dunny? Anyway, looks lived in. But I only have eyes on you 2 jokers. Your guy's gone walkabout.
Has he got an update on the way out?
One moment, please, caller.
Got nothing on that door in the tunnel. Best bet's to try the stairs. Door looks simple enough. Just have to turn the handle, then Bob's your uncle.
Guess I'm going for a walk then. Okay, so the stairs aren't too bad. It's more or less a ramp that winds back and forth. Door's pretty basic. Cass, can you join me up here? I'll pull the door open. If you can just stand back a bit with your shotgun ready, we should be good to go.
Okay, lady, stay put for a bit, please, while we find out what's going on.
What's this Jennings guy look like, by the way? How will you recognize him?
Looked kind of short and scrawny. You know, basic sort of guy, short black hair. Actually, I never thought about this, but was he cutting his own hair?
Guess so. So we got a scrawny-looking guy, small build, recent haircut, drug manufacturer. Possibly high on Crystal Z. Anything else to watch out for?
Depends. Does Crystal Z have any weird side effects?
Depends on who they pulled it from. Body's too far gone, you basically poison yourself into becoming a zombie. Look, Cass, this is a lot to take in. I understand if you need some time. I can do this by myself if you need.
I got this.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
I think I can see someone.
Lester Jennings? Get back, Cass. I think his skin is melting off.
Oh, gross. Is that acid?
Hang on, Cass. He's still able to talk.
Dude, what's wrong? What happened to you?
Kill me.
Sorry, what?
Kill me!
That's it for this episode of Retrieval. Join us next time for episode 11, The Man with the Melting Face.